Question number 12, the Honourable Damien O'Connor.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Primary Industries. Does he have confidence in his Associate Minister of Primary Industries?
Mr Speaker.
The Honourable Joe Goodhue.
Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Minister, yes.
Order.
Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question, the Honourable Damien O'Connor.
Mr Speaker, to the Minister, how could the Associate Minister yesterday claim progress in the forestry sector when, since 2008, there's been no effective growth in the export of sawn timber, there's been no growth in the export of value-added products, but there's been 400% growth in the export of logs from this country, eliminating job opportunities for thousands of provincial New Zealanders?
The Honourable Joe Goodhue.
Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Minister, if I recall correctly, the Associate Minister yesterday noted that domestic processing of logs has been increasing, therefore more jobs. In 2014, the share of the total harvest was 49%. Now it's 51.2%. The member is simply incorrect.
Mr Speaker.
Order.
Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question, the Honourable.
Is the Minister satisfied with the way the Associate Minister has handled the situation whereby foreign forest owners are refusing to guarantee logs to domestic sawmillers, even though these sawmillers are prepared to pay export equivalent log prices?
The Honourable Joe
Speaker,
Goodhue.
on behalf of the Minister, what I do understand is that this is a business arrangement between the owners of the product, and whilst it may pain the member that this is not working out for New Zealand businesses, this government does not get in the middle of commercial arrangements.
Mr Speaker.
Order, Mr Brownlee. Order.
Mr Speaker.
Supplementary
To the Minister, Mr Speaker. Isn't it the truth that Minister Goodhue doesn't understand what's going on in her own portfolio? More logs are going offshore than ever before, and her government doesn't care about job losses in the provinces.
Order.
Speaker,
The Honourable Joe Goodhue.
on behalf of the Minister, what I have been told by Minister Goodhue is that there are many good examples of progress in this space, and I will use one in particular. When Minister Goodhue became the Minister, she told me that Carter Holt Harvey were concerned that they were not getting enough access to local product for their pulp. Now, with Lumbercube's new cube approach, they are getting access to plenty of product. That has happened under this government, and Minister Goodhue has certainly made me aware of it.
And that concludes questions for oral answer. Order. I call